Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Yeah, hello and welcome back to another Bitcoin update. So, getting started for this video, like we've been talking about in the last few videos, we are tracking a fourth wave extension in a 5-wave move up to possibly 96,000 and above for this fourth wave extended bounce. To simplify the chart, if we look at a chart from More Crypto Online, this is a couple days old, but basically what we thought topped in December for a wave 4 could be getting extended to a higher wave 4. So right now we are tracking a 3-wave move up that we've had so far. Seems like right now we could be in a possible 4th wave correction, which should be a ABC pattern, but it's always possible, like I drew here, it's possible that we get a more complex correction, or maybe we just kind of go sideways for a little bit longer before we go higher for that 5th wave move up. So right now it's just speculation, but we'll keep track of this correction. But something important I do want to note is we have had a higher high over here compared to our other wave 4 that was in the last spot. Obviously we were expecting a extended wave 4, but with this being a 3-wave move up and we already have our higher high, we technically already have fulfilled everything that we need for this wave 4. So maybe with this being only a 3-wave move up, maybe we break below this swing high, which could send us back into support. And if we break through that support, then maybe that's a possibility that this wave 4 indeed did top on the 5th of January around 94,630 more or less, and maybe we're heading towards that larger support zone which we have been talking about in the last couple of videos. So that's always a possibility as well, because technically this wave 4 got a higher high and it's already fulfilled everything we needed. It would just be ideal if we get that 5th wave move up. So nothing's guaranteed, so I just wanted to point that out to be beware of that. That is always a possibility. We're going to keep track of this swing high. So far it is holding past this. We've been in a correction like we were talking about in the last video, ABC correction. I said we were looking at it in the last video that, yeah, we're probably going to go a little bit lower in this C wave that we're tracking, and that's exactly what happened. So we have this swing high around 90,347. So far we are holding above it. We need a break below. If it goes like wicks below and it bounces right back up, then that's could just be a liquidity grab. There's nothing really saying that, oh, because we went a wick below it, now we're going to go lower and this wave 4 isn't extended. We need a break below, and we need to sustain that break below. Maybe get rejected by that swing high and go lower to confirm that indeed this wave 4 has topped. So if we go over to the 4-hour RSI, like I said in the last few videos, we hit that overbought condition like we looked at in the last times that we hit overbought. It's possible. Maybe it doesn't happen right away. It seems like it did happen right away for this convenience. But once we usually hit that overbought on the 4-hour RSI, it shouldn't be unexpected to see some sort of correction afterwards. Even when we hit that all-time high in October at 126,000, even after we hit overbought on this 4-hour RSI, we still got a correction afterwards. It may not have been a big correction, but we still got some sort of correction. So that's why it's not surprising to see this happening right here. Obviously, it's possible that we could have just kept going higher, but all that's just speculation. So what seems like could possibly be playing out right now is a bearish divergence in the 4-hour RSI. It wouldn't surprise me if we get a higher high in that 5th wave to 96,000 and above. Maybe we hit 97, 98,000. Maybe we extend to 100,000, but that's just speculation. And it wouldn't surprise me to get the higher high and then get a lower high on the 4-hour RSI to form that bearish divergence. That would not be surprising at all to see that happen. So if we go over to the larger time frame, seems like we're likely in this fourth wave correction before we head higher in that fifth wave. But if we break below the swing highs, if we don't hold support, and if we break below it, then it's likely this wave 4 has already topped. So if we go zoom in, this is also a couple days old, but this is the support area in which we were looking at. This one is extended up a little bit more. Instead of 90,488, because the price did go higher, therefore the support goes higher, it's 90,800 to 92,700, I believe, for the 23.6% retracement, and the 50% retracement, which would be 90,800. So like I said, main thing that we want to watch for is this swing high, whether we break below it, whether we have a wick below it, or whether we have a sustained break below and then we get rejected and head lower. So that will be pretty important to watch that. As of right now, we are just expecting a ABC correction to the downside. It's possible we go sideways for a little bit longer into something more complex before we can go higher in that fifth wave, but as of right now, we're expecting this C wave down, and maybe afterwards we can get that fifth wave move up. So yeah, we'll keep track of it. That's pretty much everything for this video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.